Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, KingStix. I'm going to be showing you how to play Warwick Top. For all you Warwick junglers out there, this is a secondary option if you want to put top as your secondary role, if you don't want to play support or anything like that. It's pretty easy. His matchups aren't too bad. As long as you're playing against someone who's melee, you should be able to hold your own. I would recommend not picking it into something like a Quinn or Teemo, though. Obviously, we're going to be doing Q max, so unlike Warwick jungle, we don't want to max W first. Oh, Alcyon waited in a bush. I'm not going to let him hit me, though. Not for free. Already down 1 CS. That's okay. Looks like Sion also went Conqueror. He's landing his stuff. I might have to give him a little more respect. Oh, we got him. That's the power. So even though he had a health advantage on me with the Warwick killing, it's just so strong early on that even though he had Ignite, we still won that trade. And Sion's not a weak level 1 champion. He has some pretty high base stats. I was kind of surprised that he went for Dorn Blade there. There's 4 minions, so I'm just going to leave it. In theory, his wave should push into mine. It's relatively in the middle of the lane, and he had more minions. So we should be able to come back and things should be looking good. So the first thing you really want to be looking to get is a refillable potion. No, I'm sorry, not a refillable potion. You want to be looking to get your Tiamat first, but we can't get another part of it. So we're also going to pick up a refill. Picking up refill potions, totally fine. Especially if you're going to be in a kill lane like this where the guy you're playing against is on bath salts. You're going to want to have as much HP as possible. That way you can survive for as long as possible. And looks like their jungler just died. For your level 2 on Warwick, it really depends. E or W is fine. In this case, since he doesn't have that much kill pressure, I'll just go W for the attack speed. I'd rather not blow through all of my mana. And the wave really should be pushing towards me. I'm surprised that... Okay, now it is. I'm just going to Q through him when he... There we go. I'm going to pop a refill potion here. Auto attack. Yeah, he's dead. There we go. Warwick has a lot of damage, guys. The main thing is just making sure, once again, don't pick him against a ranged champion. And when you're fighting people, if your Q's down, don't fight them. Make sure you're playing around your Q's cooldown because that is your bread and butter. And the reason why you need to max, I'm not max, but the reason why you need to buy Tiamat first is you have 0 basically wave clear. And wave clear is super important as a top laner. If you get ahead but you don't have any wave clear, you're just trapped in lane, and that lead that you build doesn't really amount to anything. So we're going to be going Tiamat straight into Frozen Gauntlets, and we're going to be getting a lot of value out of that. We're going to be going Frozen Gaunts because we're up against an AD laner. And Frozen Gauntlets gives us 20% CDR. The bulk of their damage on their team is also AD. They have Caitlyn, Sion, and Pantheon. So Frozen Gauntlets is going to be giving us heaps of value. So we're going to be finishing off our Tiamat here. Just need a little bit more gold. We got our refill pots back. If you're playing in higher ELO, or if you're playing towards your peak ELO, I would recommend taking teleport over Ignite. But if you're playing mid or low ELO, I would go Ignite on it because people are going to try to 1v1 you a lot. And if they have Ignite and you don't, you're probably not going to win the trade. So yeah, their whole team's pretty much AD. So going Frozen Gaunts is going to be key. We also took Tenacity in our runes. This is our rune setup. If you want to see our full setup, just go to the start of the video in the first couple of seconds. So you want to go Resolve Secondary Tree for the tankiness. You want to go Conquer because it's OP. And then you either go for the Tenacity or Attack Speed. Since they have heaps of CC, I went for the Tenacity. Otherwise, I would have gone for the Attack Speed, obviously. I got to shove this in here. He can't really compete with our damage or healing right now. Alright, juked. I'm fixing to Q him here. Alright, I'm just going to pop my refills and I'm going to back off. I'm not sure where Sedge is. There's no reason to stay over pushed. Even if you're low on health, if the enemy jungler can't see you, they're not likely to come to your lane. Sion's actually really low here. We might be able to kill him. Okay, we're not going to be able to. He's hiding. We're going to hit level 6 in roam. Once you're level 6, especially if you have a lead like this, you can start moving across the map and building some pressure, because if you're ahead, just staying in lane, as a lot of you guys know, winning lane does not necessarily mean winning game. So we're just going to try to translate this. We're using the blood speed up over here to get to this minion wave. We'll proxy it real quick. Sion's going to have some trouble getting through us. We don't know where Sedge is though, so we're going to have to pull off. And I'm going to yank these over here, ward over the wall. He's going to probably check over here now. Okay, he's not gonna. We have decent healing off of our Q and passive to where we can actually take Sedge's camps relatively comfortably. I do have ultimate, but once again, still don't know where Sedge is, so I'm not gonna go for that minion wave. Otherwise, I would proxy that thing. Now, Sion has executioners. We're missing half health, have no refill. We're going to go ahead and back. If we try to fight him, we'd probably end up losing because, once again, he has executioners. So now we're just going to go for our frozen. We can't really get any part of it, so we're also going to pick up our boots. Basically, just make sure you get boots after your team mat and before you have your frozen gauntlets finished. We shouldn't lose too much CS here. I think the best play for us to make right now is kill Sion, get a few turret plates, and then roam on the Pantheon, because Sejuani's not touching us. We're not getting very much value right now because Warwick Top doesn't scale the best in the world. Obviously, Sion's going to outscale us. So basically what I did there was I took damage from his Q in midair, which made the turret aggro him. But since I was in my ultimate, I took damage from his Q in midair while I was in my ulti, so I negated his CC, still soaked the damage, which forced his flash and his ulti there, which is amazing for us. So that was pretty much the best possible situation there. Worst possible case, he wasn't in turret range and we would have just came very close to killing him. But we got his flash and ultimate, which is awesome. So we're going to get a few plates now, and then we're going to roam a bit. We're just going to take a red buff real quick. If I see her, I should be able to get away. I have several blood trails to run to, so I'm really not in that much danger right now. If you don't have any blood trails and if you don't have ult or flash, this would be dangerous. But once again, I have 2 blood trails. I have a lot of escape options. I have red buff. I'm going to run up behind Sion. His flash should still be down. Obviously, his ulti may be up. His ignite is down from the earlier fight. We should be able to pinch this off. He's going to try to run us, but he's got blood trail on him. He knows he's dead. Auto attack Tiamat, or you could just Q Tiamat. Either or is fine. Sion's giving us so many kills that it's making it hard to leave top with how hard he's pushing up. I would like to leave though. In fact, here I'm gonna push the wave as hard as I can, and then I'm gonna get a turret plate, and then I'm gonna get Herald and then finish taking his turret. I want to get first turret solo. That'd be nice. And then we can roam. Once you get turret, it makes it a lot easier to roam, especially 14-minute mark or later. It makes it really nice to roam as a laner in general because you already got the turret plating. And at the 14-minute mark, turret plating falls off. So you got all this turret plating, so even if the enemy does get your turret, it doesn't really matter. Oh, this is not going to be good for him. Yeah, he's not in a good mood. He does have tabbies though, so we're not doing a whole lot of damage to him. We are going to be getting Herald here in a second because I want to take his turret like we talked about. Oh wow, he actually landed it there. So we're just going to go ahead and leave this. I'm going to warn. So now I'll know whether he comes down this way or he just stays or if he just hovers. Gives pretty valuable information. And I know it can look silly to ward that, but we're going to E to take this faster. Hopefully Echo doesn't steal it from us. There we go. We got back a lot of mana from that as well. Every time you kill Scuttlecrab, you get a big chunk of mana. I don't know if Echo's gonna give it to me. Okay, he said okay, that's good. Because it's not always good to trust your teammates with Herald if you know how to use it. Because most people don't know how to use it properly, so it just ends up getting used really poorly. I'm not saying he doesn't know how to use it, but just playing the odds, I wouldn't recommend you let people take it from you. Because they just don't know. And using Herald is, in their defense, it's so situational that it can be a little overwhelming knowing when to use it. Trying to pull him away from my minions there with that shield on. I'm gonna have to back up. I might actually die here. We'll see. I thought maybe if he had ulti, but he just doesn't have what it takes to kill me right now. I will be coming back though, and I will have my frozen gauntlets, which is going to give me a lot of burst damage on the Sheen, and plenty of mana to do trades. One of the biggest downsides of Warwick Top is you run out of mana so fast, like you saw there. I mean, heck, just using a 1𝐒𝐿 combos over 110 mana, and God forbid you use your W to trade for the immediate attack speed bonus it gives. Warwick just runs out of mana really fast, guys. He's got a low mana bar, which is why you just don't see him as a laner, really. So if you are going to play him top, you have to build around his weaknesses. Make sure you get the frozen gauntlets. It's best against AD team, obviously, like we have here, because we're getting the big armor bonuses. Alright, we got the Herald straight into the turret. Sion used ult. We should be safe here. He does have Bramble, though. That's making it... No, he doesn't have Bramble. It's literally still just the... Okay, we're just going to ult away. Pantheon gank shouldn't kill us. I'll trade him when my E comes back up. I should be able to fight him. Okay, he's out of mana. He's screwed. Oh, wow, he actually killed me there. That was shocking. I really didn't think he would have what it takes, even with his Ignite. I guess just barely. My Q was about to be off of cooldown. I was going to Q him. So, good job on Pantheon. He actually killed me there. Pantheon ult. We got Pantheon Ignite. I think we got his flash as well. And now we're going to get tabbies. I want Echo to finish the turret. It'll get our team first turret. That's some extra bonus gold. And now I'll just tell my team I'm going to perma roam. I'm on my way dragon. You don't want to be staying in lane phases work for too long. Once again, 14 minutes plus, once turret plating falls off or once you get the enemy's turret, you don't really want to stay in lane. So we're going to be moving around the map, pressuring dragons and trying to get the other turrets so we can build more map pressure. I am not going to outscale Sion. He has far more scalability than me with tankiness and CC. So we're just going to play around the fact that I have a better early and mid game than him, and I currently have a lead over him. There's Sejuani. She's getting torn up. Echo Jungle OP. Echo Jungle actually has nerfs coming. They're very small, actually, to the point where it won't matter, but just a slight attack speed nerf, and they're nerfing his stun by 0.25 seconds. So from 2.25 to 2. So it's whatever. As you can see, we can take Dragon very easily. Unlike a tank top laner, we can actually take it pretty quickly because of our W, like you see there. Now, we were actually supposed to max our Q, but muscle memory just got the better of me there. For those of you saying, you said you were going to max your Q. Well, I should have, but I played hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of Warwick jungle games, and the muscle memory is just no joke. I thought Zed was going to come over there, but Pantheon nipped him right in the butt. That was kind of funny. I don't know I'm not getting this blood trail. I should have him here. Got my refillable. Okay, I don't have him. I'm going to ult away. Negated Sejuani ult CC, and we're good. That was actually really, really good. I'm actually happy it played out that way. I'm going to hold on to my Q here. There we go. Even with him having some decent items and having Executioner, it wasn't enough. Looks like 𝐒𝐿O actually just got soloed by Sion. That is crazy. That's crazy. 𝐒𝐿O, with how Betty has got soloed by that Sion who doesn't even have any MR. That is nuts. Man. Oh well. We're going to try to heal up here. It looks like enemies are coming from the south. Looks like the W max actually paid off there in that fight against Pantheon. We're going to have to pull away. We'll take these real quick since we do have Tiamat and the AoE from the Frozen Gauntlets as well. We can take shit like this pretty efficiently. In fact, let's move over and take her golems. We'll make her start to feel a little bit of the pain. She needs to feel the pain I felt when I had to waste, when I didn't have to waste, but I had to use my ult to negate her CC. She needs to feel it. Alright. Got the golems. Very nice. Now, we're not getting a lot of... Oh, wow. She actually just went right into me. Q through with my Eon. And as you can see, the Frozen Gauntlet slow is really freaking nice. Now, that was a little treat killing her. I was satisfied with the golem gold, but I'll take it. I'll take the kills. Sorry for any sniffles, by the way, guys. Allergies are absolutely killing me. So after we have our Frozen Gauntlets and your tier 2 boots, you want to finish your Titanic Hydra. And since they're all AD in this case, I will be going straight into a Dead Man's most likely. If they had a lot of AP, if you needed MR, you'd go Spirit Vestige or you would go Adaptive Helm. But I don't generally recommend getting Wit's End. Doesn't give you any health. And you have to be below half health for the healing, which isn't that useful anyways on Warwick since he has a bunch of healing. So if he gets Ignite, if you have Wit's End, you're not really going to be healing anyways. Alright, I'm going to take Herald. We kind of need it. Enemies have a decent amount of wave clear with the Caitlyn. Sion is starting to bulk up a bit. He's getting really tanky. He's going to be really annoying in a team fight. He actually just killed a Katarina. That's not great. Should be able to win this. I'm going to hold on to my E. Save it for as long as I can. Okay, I'm going to use it now. I need the CC. They should have Sion here, so I'll just get the Shen. Should be getting the speed up any second here, unless he healed somehow. The speed up still isn't kicking in. Alright, he must have healed. This sucks. We're going to ignite her. We're going to fear to keep her in place. I'm going to have to ult him here. Going to finish off the Shen. Going to flash the wall. Tiamat. And we got him. Nice. We just 2v4'd. That was badass. I guess it wasn't a 2v4. It was a 2v3, but still. That was awesome. Whole lot of damage. And turned out really nice. Once again, guys, don't play Warwick Top against ranged champions like Teemo or Quinn. And try to pick it against AD comps because Warwick Top's extremely Iceborne Gauntlet reliant. You could, in theory, go Trinity Force if you didn't need the armor because they are AP, but Trinity's so expensive that it's really hard to justify it. So try to play Warwick Top against AD comps. Avoid picking against ranged matchups, and you should have quite a bit of success. I've actually seen 2 different Warwick Top players around Masters Plus in NA, so it's not a troll pick or anything like that. It is situational, but you can actually do a whole lot of good with it if you're utilizing it correctly. Ultimate's up here in a second. Caitlyn flash. Gonna Q onto her. Bam. Auto attack Tiamat reset. Tiamat is an auto attack resetter, so if you Tiamat, like auto attack Tiamat, or you could just Q. I guess it's a Titanic now, so it would be. I could do Q Titanic if I really wanted to. I'm getting up my Conquer stacks here. Ult away, negate this Sejuani CC once again. I'm going to Q through her. I'm going to try to kill her here. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, It's whatever. I couldn't really get out of that situation with the Sejuani. I did dodge her ultimate, it just wasn't enough. I shouldn't have been that far pushed up. Being kind of greedy on my part. I'm going to go ahead and build towards that dead man's. If that dead man's definitely would have gotten out of there. We do need to get dragons. Funny enough, with how far ahead we are, we've only gotten one dragon. And it was actually the one that I soloed, so hopefully we don't lose this one. I don't know. Wow, Zed actually did it. I did not have that kind of confidence in Zed. Good on him. Echo should easily be able to stop this. Pantheon shield blocks down. I don't know why they didn't go in. Oh man, that's rough to see. You hate to see it. Oh, the level 10 Sejuani is the smite god. Oh well. We might be able to pick Caitlyn here. Shen does probably have ult. Echo just wants to farm, man. He just wants to AFK farm. He's going back into his jungle and two of them are dead. He could just farm their jungle here. In fact, I'm going to go farm Sedge red. 12 seconds on my herald. I kind of got to use it. Alright. It's going to run out. I got to get it to the wall. Got to close the distance on Sion. Stop him from breaking herald. Plus, we're behind him and he has no ult. Q through. Ooh, we're going to have to kill Shen here. Ignite the Sion. He's dead. Got to get the Pantheon off me. Wow, the Caitlyn ultimate actually killed me with as much armor as I had. I might have gone a little bit too deep there after we got the Sion. Wasn't really expecting the Pantheon there. Nice pick by the Echo. Hell yeah. Team's cleaning up. And I did get the turret low with the Herald, so that's always nice. Let's go ahead, sell the refillable, and we'll get some more. We need some more armor. We're sitting on 20% CDR, which is decent. We have 150 AD. Plus, we have the big burst that the Iceborne is giving us on basically the Sheen proc. So we're doing a decent amount of damage. And as we get more and more armor, I think we'll start to see us far outscale the enemy since we have a better mix of AD and AP. Even though I'm not as tanky as the Sion, I don't think it'll matter. Because once again, we can just stack armor and there's nothing they can really do. They're full AD other than Sedge, but that doesn't really count. Our ultimate's up. I want to invade their jungle and take some of their camps. I don't want to let them farm for free. There's Caitlyn. I can't really stop her. I'll just outsmite the Sejuani here, dude. I'll show Echo how you're supposed to smite it. Just like that. So if you Q Tiamat, you can press your Tiamat and then your Q will apply it. And it will do a shitload of damage. Because my Q already does a lot on its own. Plus the Tiamat adds another like 300 damage on top of that. I'd like to just kill the Shen so he doesn't ult his teammate. Gonna Q through. Oh, got the Caitlyn. Q. Try to stay on top of her. Zed's on her. Fear the Sejuani. Q through her. Get my Iceborne. Stay on her. I really need Kata to do something here. Not gonna lie. I'm taking a whole lot though. I don't know why Kata's flashing. You're not taking anything, Kata. You could have just stayed in. Yeah, just nice. The minions finished him. That's awesome. As you guys saw, Warwick into AD comps is badass. You can tank turrets. You can obviously tank them if they're AD. Pantheon made that really easy on us by not pilling. I guess he thought the Shen and Caitlyn would be able to handle me. The issue is Shen, I believe Shen taunt was down, so he had to use his ultimate to get to Caitlyn, which his ultimate isn't really enough to save her from me. We need to do a drag fight. I'm gonna make sure I'm there at the drag right when it spawns in. I do have my ignite up. I got ult. I could easily solo somebody if Shen doesn't ult them. I think Heimer's about to get dicked here. There we. Oh shit. I'm just gonna get on him. I don't want Shen to react. If I didn't do that, if I didn't like flash on him, Shen might have ulted him. Things might have gotten really bad. Q through to dodge CC. Get Iceborne on him, block his movements. Still blocking his movements. Oh, I couldn't quite kill him. They left Caitlyn alone though. Echo got a free kill on Kate because they didn't pill for her at all. Wow, this is really, really strong. I really like this. I like it a lot. We should get an inhibitor here and at least dragon, if not Baron. We could keep going. This is probably an end, to be honest. They're not really defending, and 3 of them are still dead. Make Q through. Yep, he shielded the wrong way. I think that's it, guys. If you enjoyed this Warwick Top commentary, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is KingStix. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.